How we doing tonight, guys and gals? They, them, she, whoever would like to enjoy the show. No discrimination. Loading up the game now. Making sure everything's working alright. Really do appreciate your patience. If I remember correctly, last time I wasn't feeling too well and I had to take some medicine, so I needed to call that night early. But we had just gotten to the lower city, so... And we just got a level. So, we're going to be doing a little bit of scavenging, picking up stuff, grabbing some armor and things like that. Things that I need. And we're pretty much getting close to the end of the game. Last 3 levels. Alright. Just about ready to start it up. Appreciate your patience, guys. Alright, I think we should get this going. So, this game music. Let's go ahead and switch on over. Get that fixed. Yep. Make sure my model's tracing. Yep. Alright, let's go. Okay, first things first. Gotta do our levels. Doesn't need another ranger. Doesn't need another rogue because he's gonna now pick up fighter. Archer's already picked defense. And 2 weapon fighting. Yeah. Because he's gonna have 2 things. Alright, and then Minthara. No more Paladin. You are going all sorcerer. And you need to pick up Invisible. And we're gonna do Quicken Magic. We're gonna get rid of you and bring in. So we don't have Misstep yet, so we'll bring in Knot. Oh yeah, Karlach. Alright, now we got all our levels done. So the traders will have restock. Right. Owlbear's still down there. Will wants to talk. But that's about Minthara. Minthara wants to talk. What do you want to talk about?
As you approach Minthara, you feel her mind reaching out to yours, tentative and curious. Then it retreats, soft as a whisper.
Sorry. Old habits.
At first, she seems to invite you inside. But then a coldness settles across your mind like morning frost, and you lose contact with her.
Wait. Let me speak. When we first met, I did not think we would ever share anything more than an uneasy alliance, born of our mutual enmity for the Absolute. I was wrong. A deeper bond has grown between us. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again, now that my mind is my own. May I?
Sure, why not?
Of course. I do not hide anything from you. Until my time in the cult of the Absolute, I had spent little time on the surface.
Yep.
Except to raid and pillage. I did not expect to find any outside the Underdark who saw the world as I do, and wanted from the world what I want. I did not expect you. I have been told that I am special since my mother first held me in her arms. The burden of expectation. Before the Absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I also knew that my inherited privilege came with a cost. That the bonds of fellowship and family could be broken by envy and ambition. I could not enjoy the taste of food for fear of poisoning, and I could not enjoy the company of lovers and friends because I feared they hid knives behind their smile.
I want it.
And I understood the world around me. Now, nothing is certain. Without Lolth, without the Absolute, without my home.
There we go.
Myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the image of her you hold in your mind. What does she see? The cold shell of Minthara's mind melts away, and you are drawn into the heart of her, warm, passionate, and dangerous.
I have never lacked confidence, but this conflict seems so much bigger than the two of us.
Oh.
It frightens me. I do not know if we will survive it. But whatever life remains to us, I would gladly spend it fighting at your side and lying with you at night.
Her mind touches yours, feather light and hesitant. A stark contrast to the confidence with which her thoughts intruded on yours in the past.
Tonight, there will be no voices, no orders, no gods. I belong only to you.
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days. I knew you had some nasty habits, but I didn't want to pry over much, but bloody hells! A Balspawn! Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show, you should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette? You know, though I don't look a day over 100, I was alive in Baldur's Gate when the Balspawn first arose. I was barely aware of it, locked in the kennels as a young spawn. Rather thrilling. I get to watch the bloodshed firsthand. I felt very unfashionable missing out last time.
Attention! Let's march!
Sorry, I have to keep unmuting it because I'm coughing.
Someone there?
All right. What now?
All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldur's Gate proper.
So,
Oh, yeah.
what's it like caring for someone other than yourself, Minthara?
You have never tried it, I assume.
Gods no. It sounds like a lot of work.
It takes less work than you devote to maintaining your foppish facade. And it's far more
I
rewarding.
wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to me.
Not yet. We'll go in there in a second.
Good though.
I'm never eating at the elf song again.
What a
if
day.
there were bits?
I think I was too harsh onto her. My apologies.
The only thing that's too harsh are these tannins.
No one stopped me yet.
Put me on tour. Surely.
They never found the head. Makes me wonder how they knew it was still me.
Oh, you can tell all sorts with technology these days. I'm sure she left some hair. Or teeth.
No time to rest.
Head coaches are working on
Keep playing close.
Back to work later, so sober up.
Ready or not. Can't take you anywhere.
Through Stillmane's neck. I always said the elf song was haunted. Now it's doubly so.
Keep your distance, darling.
Let's keep going. Because that's all I needed.
Took a leg off. I wouldn't give you anything I would need.
It's funny seeing you so smitten, Minthara. Didn't think you were able.
I took my first lover before you were a spark in your father's eye, child.
Oh, go on.
She was the high priestess of House Vandry. Beautiful, elegant, ruthless. I adored her, and had been sharing her bed for some time when he must die.
That's curious.
I stayed with her while the poison did its work, and whispered word.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape."
Oh, God. Sorry, my coughing fits are pretty crazy, but just a little head cold. I can get through it.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dreadlord's trial.
Alright, in here, I'm gonna take off all the little extras on the screen. Because I like this cutscene, and happens to be one of my favorite bad guys.
Gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend. Aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But you are no mere aspirant. I did not expect to see you again. So it is true. You have returned.
Saravok Anchev, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen long ago. Spilled stain of father's divine essence left out to dry. Is he your cousin? Great uncle? Brother even? Baal's bilious waters are always a little murky.
I have heard it said you lost your memories. Let me revive them. You were once Baal's favorite. You worshipped him the way he would wish. Your bloodlust innate. Your thirst for butchery unslakable. But you were foolish enough to think yourself untouchable. You didn't see Orin rising through the ranks. You were blinded by her artistry, her devotion. You believed she worshipped you as much as all the others. Your fall was as spectacular as your birth. The purest Baalspawn there ever was. Ruined by her own hubris. But now, you have returned. Tell me, are you here to have your vengeance on my granddaughter? I see why Orin spoke of you with daggered spite. But this is not her dwelling place. Orin resides within this temple. She may have usurped you once, but all her rites and rituals will never match her to your natural gift. Baal is about to name a new chosen. All is between you and my granddaughter, Orin, now. And Orin has much to learn. Our Lord does not care for beauty. Baal cares only for death. Death in numbers. Death in droves. It is a lesson Orin will only learn in death. I wonder if you will be the one to teach her. She seeks to sacrifice you in our father's temple. She dreams that your corpse will be her masterpiece. But she forgets, before your incident, you were the true master. You were murder, pure murder. No excesses, no pretensions. I believe you will be the one to slay Orin. And when you do, remember Grandfather Saravok. Remember how he helped you. Return to visit him. And tell the blood-drenched tale of your victory. We have a sacrifice prepared for you, child of murder. Let us celebrate your becoming. Come, child of Baal. Offer thanks unto your father for your birth, and in so doing, be reborn anew. Slaughter this celestial being. Spill its blood into the void, and through eradication of its goodness, be exalted. Spare no violence for the Dreadlord's grace, and savor every moment of the creature's slaughter.
Another fight. Let's go.
Someone will stop you, Barlist. When they do, I hope it hurts.
Behold, Father Baal, your lost child, bathed anew. Arise, unholy assassin.
His most unholy will be done.
Take this amulet, child, and return it to your father's chamber. You are the true inheritor of his will, and he would smile to see you wear it. Cleanse the temple of Aurin's girlish shrines, and bring your primal slaughter back to Baal. There is nothing more I can teach you, but if you bring about her death, return to me. We shall revel in the divine memory together, as family.
Unholy assassin does have a certain ring to it.
Spawn, you speak to another of your fallen family. It's heartening to see a child once again brimming with promise. All us wretched specters, Baal's failures, are watching your rise with great anticipation. In life, I was a Barzigal, kin killer of the Five. In death, I serve our father still, until the world grows silent. I offer you instruments which will aid in enacting your foul whims.
Alright, I need another level before we come in here.
You may not pass until you face they who seek to take your place.
Take my place? What are you talking about? Who? Blasted wraith!
And I'll give you 3 ounces.
But that's twice what you just said. Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you for your kindness.
It's the least of Harlock, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price.
Yep.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
I didn't realize that got put on me. Don't hold that.
Stories! Get them right here! Silent victims!
Get this tin piss idiot out of my face! Don't spend your gold in there, mate. Bastard wizard don't deserve it.
You! What are you doing here? Nothing for you to worry about.
His voice catches. Something's wrong here.
But never mind that. What can I do for you?
Wanna dance?
Get over, wizard. Get this
Where
tin
am I?
piss out of my
What's going
face.
on?
Carlack Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it? You look a little different, but I'd know my old friend anywhere. Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice. I won't lie. They have. First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash. I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. We've been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way. Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together? Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock. Great to have you back, Karlach.
My gods! Is that Fitz?
Come out!
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Oh yeah, let me take this stuff off the screen.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the night song is in my hands. Do you have it or not? She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple, to the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the night song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now? Dead? That cannot be. It is immortal. A god. You don't know what you've done. And you never will. Oh, how exhausting it is, interacting with inferior minds and their vulgar motivations. Leave me to my ruminations.
Vaults.
I gotta have this starting to click on it too, so. Yeah.
Vaults.
A trap. Let's crack it open.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Oh, you've arrived in the nick of time, saintly adventurer. I've been trapped for so long, I dare say I'm half mad! Ho ho! Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save me. Such courage brings a tear to the eye. A sorcerer. Such relief! I know one of your prowess will have no issue escaping. Simply get someone to swap places with you, or you'll be stuck in here for all eternity. Toodles! Freedom's sweet nectar. How I missed you. Oh, my rescuer left behind a servant. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I'm sure you're at your wit's end without your master. Oh, bless this wretched head, of course. Here, compensation for your loss. 1,000 good tidings upon you.
Time to loot.
What now? Should be easy.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Never a dull moment. Open up.
Easy. Into my pocket.
Looking ahead.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
A book on Netherese magic. Gale may like to know. Ramazet, Elminster, Silverhand, Karsus. Each door named after a powerful wizard. But what lies behind them?
Alright. Need a drink. Drink. Ah.
Trust no one. Hardly a challenge. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Come on, you can get him. Oh.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Okay. So...
This ain't over, wizard.
It'll pop another one in about 15 minutes.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Gonna go get my new cape.
About the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
That might be worth a look.
A real fiend skull. By the size, I'm guessing a gargantula. So many infernal items. Looks like a genuine Diabolist's collection.
What's that?
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee. Well, well. It's been a while since I've had such discerning custom. Here, you may browse my more curated selection.
Get it back on that trade. Defaults. I need this. I got plenty of gold for it. That's all I need, really. Take my finger. Yeah, I got some stuff to sell. Yeah, you got some gold. Okay, what's this cape? Yeah. What's it? No, it's a haste one. I'm gonna save that. Okay. Wait a second, what book was that? Oh, I'm not worried about that one. Okay. I'm not gonna have any need for this one. I'll sell that one. Oh yeah, you got stuff. That's grease? Okay. That. Oh, still got more stuff from here. Bounce.
Now you've seen what I have.
Alright, I don't. I gotta put my cape on. There we go. one other cellar.
Just 3 times. Only have to say it 3.
Because I gotta get a ring for Astarion.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's
Hop, hop.
Yes, love.
It's you. I never forget a face. Welcome to Bone Cloaks. Doors are still open thanks to that noble stock you helped us with. We've even enough left over to keep ourselves fed. Not that Balin's worth the gold it takes to keep him fattened up. Anyway, we can knock a little off the top if you've a mind to buy.
Except the throwing and the healing. That way her weapons become dipped in poison. Okay. No. Okay. Starion's got the risky, and because I'm concentrating all the time, I'll be using that, yeah. So that's better. So I don't really need that ring anymore. Oh, but I could take that potion of speed. That'll be nice, thank you. Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, let me see how much EXP you need. Yeah. We're gonna go back to Worm's Rock.
Interviews, politics, gossip, all of it gets in that bloody Baldur's mouth rag. Except what the people actually
that's if I'm gonna go take out off. Which will happen, but I'll probably do that in the next couple days. We need some EXP. And we gotta find out about, yeah, we gotta go here. Because we gotta do the Gortash talk. Oh. You know what? Did we already save her? Doesn't look so. Let's go ahead and go save her a little bit. I sent some cookies in XP. Come here, sorry.
Well, hello.
Unlock.
Simple.
Wretched thing.
And
pull yourself together.
I mean, 2 people that really need to change.
I hope this is important. For your sake.
Don't need the 1d4.
Still breathing, despite everything.
It's too far gone.
How delicious. A crooked touch.
Keep it together.
You might. It's over. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me,
I didn't mean to
Drag
skip
me
that
to
first
Older
part.
Ravengard's
Sorry.
husk. Empty as a stair. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more.
He's spoken accusations. Apostasy. Conspiracy. Sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. You might have unlocked my cell, but there's no escape from this place.
I get a 1. Jeez.
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Alder's words. I'd almost forgotten.
No more sulking. I know what to do.
Lead me from my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock.
I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades.
Well done. Lead the way.
Keep them guessing. Morse code.
Yes? A wise move. Covered. What to do?
Careful, I bite.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Yes.
Tell me what you were Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Still in control. Just
can't really glaze that down the door.
This is far enough. The way should be clear.
Yep.
I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out. When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city, find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
We're getting some EXP. Still gotta get one more level.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Okay.
Please
So,
make your way
I'm
to
trying
the
to
audience
decide
chamber.
if I should do this the choose way. No, because I want to get the bow and everything, so we're gonna do it the real way.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, friends, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay their respects.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
My favorite assassin. I'm so glad you've returned to my side.
Hang on, what? You know each other?
We have important matters to address. My reunion with Karlach can wait. Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Orin told me she'd made a fool of you. To think you and Karlach traveled together all this time and she hadn't the faintest you were one of my nearest and dearest. Let me clear up some mysteries then. It's about time, I think. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated. In Baal's name, you set your bloody daggers to cause panic in the streets, killing in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of Justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
It was all going so well, until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal, and act on their behalf.
But she made a mess of things. Unlike you, she cannot control herself.
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Good, good. I can see you're still your old self. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. Now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, a bleak prospect. But it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I renew our old partnership. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric felled, Orin proves treacherous. She craves the Netherstones for her own, desperate to impress Baal. She only cares for blood, and your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. She might be anywhere. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to the Scion of Baal. You are his dear lady. He created you to rule. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge, sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
We would not meddle in each other's affairs. This was our agreement. She came to us as Baal's chosen. We are but servants to our lords. Your presence here means your lord sees a purpose for you yet. I tolerated Orin, but I liked you. Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.
All right, so you guys know my routine. I usually like to do it everything I can right before a long rest, and that's what we're pushing for right now. So, what we're gonna do here.
And how will we step into his new...
Speaks well, that Andrew Tash. Excellent rhetorician.
Probably best if I keep a low profile. They used to know me all too well at the Elf Song.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Watch your back. Someone's a treasure trove of wicked spells.
Everything is clear.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If my suspicions are correct, the crown currently perched atop the Elder Brain may be one of Karsus's design. And now we hold the very tome that could confirm it. This isn't what I expected. This is much more. The crown of Karsus. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not from scratch. Unless you happen to have several pounds of the purest Netherese metals in that pack of yours. Don't worry. I'm not asking you to surrender anything else on my account. What's called for here is something altogether different. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. Well, there'd be risk in such an endeavor, but only proportionate to the reward. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time.
Yep.
She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. Not until this moment. But I can't help beginning to see such a destiny unfold before me. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please, at least think on it.
Oh, yeah.
This is no passing whim. Trust me. If I can obtain that crown, it will affect us all. It's not a decision I'll take lightly. It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. Here's your tome back. It proved to be even more valuable than I ever could have imagined. For both of us.
Man, I keep on having these coughing fits.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of
that sucks.
emporiums, sorcerous sundries.